right. Kirani James. I don't even know how many times you've been, on the medal podium, bringing home another medal. What does this one mean to you here in 2022?
Yeah, I think it's special, coming off especially an Olympic year. You want to show people that you can be consistent, that you can keep on going and not let up. So for me, it's always special. I always say every championship, it's unique in its own way. The circumstances are unique. So for me, I'm just proud and happy to be back on the podium.
And can you talk a little bit about the journey over the past kind of like 4 years where, you came back from Graves' disease and then you went to Doha. I think you just missed the podium at fifth. You finally got to the Olympics. You got your medal, but now you're even higher on a silver medal again. Talk to me about that journey.
No, I mean, it's a special journey. Like I say, for me, it's a blessing to just be back competing at a level that's highly competitive. And you just take everything as it comes. It's obviously our event is very competitive, so you can't really take anything for granted. So, like I say, I'm just glad to be back and competing at a high level and being back on the podium.
Who are some of the people that you have around you to support you through some of those tough times and the ups and downs throughout your career?
Yeah, obviously my coach, Harvey Glange, he's been there with me, since I just started, in my days at the University of Alabama, obviously my family home, the people in my community in Guelph, in extension to Grenada, the whole diaspora in New York, Toronto, all over the US, all over the world. So just having that kind of support system, I think is important because, I'm just assured that as long as I do my best, these people are going to be proud of me. And once I know that I have that, guaranteed, then I can just go out and compete to the best of my ability.
Nice. And, representing Grenada on the world stage year after year, there's a long history of sprinting in Grenada, but what does it mean for you to kind of continue that history? And, you still have years to go.
Yeah, I mean, it all started with me with Alain Francique, when he came on the scene. I think he just gave us the confidence as athletes, youth athletes, to go out there and try to represent our country well, to give us the idea that no matter how small of a country we are, that we can still go out there and compete with the best of the world. So, for me, it's just trying to inspire the next generation of athletes to come. And, hopefully they can just take on the mantle and maybe, I can even, be on some teams with them. So, hopefully that can happen.
Nice. And what do you do to celebrate? I mean, you got a silver medal. Like, do you get a chance to celebrate a little bit, or maybe even get some rest?
Not yet. Still have a couple of meets to go. I don't know. Maybe I might have some ice cream tonight or something like that. But yeah, that's about it.
What kind of ice cream you having?
Chocolate. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
How special is this one for you, though? I mean, you would have won gold before, silver. How special is this one?
Yeah, I think, like I say, every championship is unique in its own way. The circumstances are unique, so it is special because, just coming off on an Olympic year, just trying to, like I say, our event is so volatile because there's guys coming in and out of the event so much. So, for me to come out here and compete and just kind of be consistent, just show people that, I'm still here just being and competing at a very high level, for me, that's kind of special. So, yeah.
Take us back a little from start to finish and just looking back at the replay, how did you think you would have done? I know the end result was a silver medal, but did you think you put together the race that you wanted to?
Yeah, well, the whole idea was, having Michael Norman in front of me, the idea was to not let him, get too far from me because he's a guy, he's so talented, he's so strong, he's so fast that, coming off the turn, if he's so far ahead, you're not going to give yourself a chance to catch him. So the whole idea was to make sure I stay close and, the last 100 meters, 50 meters or whatever, give myself a chance to be competitive at the end. So at the end, you never know what's going to happen. So you just want to give yourself that chance.
You've been at the top for 10 years now. Do you ever think how long you can do this? I mean, you were the young kid and now you're not old, but how long, do you ever think about?
I always say, my whole idea is to be competitive at a certain level. Now, as long as I can do that, then I'm happy with that. So, competing against these guys, like I said, our event is so volatile. I mean, next year there's going to be a guy that comes along that comes out of nowhere that nobody knows about. So, like I said, just trying to compete at that level. If I can maintain that level, regardless of whether I get on the podium or not, then I'll try to do it as long as I can.
Just curious, do you ever think about time at all? Because it's like, again, that consistency is so crazy, but you don't, your PB is not, 43.5 or something like that, right? But you're always there. Do you ever think about time?
Well, like I say, it's all about consistency, right? So, I mean, we've seen it in the history of event. If you understand our event, you know, the last 10 years, there are a lot of guys that have run under 44. But to have that longevity and that consistency, I think that's the key. You know, if you want to be in this sport, if you want to give yourself a chance to be in the moment at championships, you have to be consistent, regardless of if you run, you know, a time one time